in continuation of the sustained operation against terrorists, bandits and other criminal elements in the northwestern part of the country, troops of 1 Division Nigerian Army and Operation Will Punch carried out a clearance operation in the general area of Juji and Telele Kasor in Chikun local government area of Kaduna State on Monday 13 November 2023. The bandits who opened fire on sighting the troops approaching their location were however overpowered by troops' superior and overwhelming firepower, thereby neutralizing 2 of the bandits while others fled in disarray. The troops recovered 1 AK-47 rifle, 3 AK-47 rifle magazine, quantity 5 of 7.62 mm special ammunition, 2 locally made hand grenades, 4 handsets, 2 motorcycles bearing, spanners, screwdrivers and 2 bags. The General Officer commanding 1 Division Nigerian Army and Force Commander Operation Will Punch, Major General Valentine Okoro, has employed the general public to continue to support the Nigerian Army and other security agencies with credible information to enhance the fight against terrorism, banditry, and other criminal activities in the division's area of responsibility. Meanwhile, the Nigerian police have carried out a search in Zamfara State, killed 6 bandits, injured others, and many others ran for their life. Police operatives have over the weekend engaged bandits in a gun battle at Gada community in the Bugundu local government area of Zamfara State, where many of the hoodlums were killed and several others escaped with gunshot wounds. The bandits, wielding dangerous weapons, rode on several motorcycles, invaded the Gada community, killed 8 locals, and roasted many cows. A spokesperson of the Zamfara State Police Command, ASP Yazid Abubakar, said the police were able to chase the bandits, killing many of them, while several others escaped with gunshot wounds. He added that they retrieved 10 roasted cows and some sheep, while disclosing that only 6 locals were killed by the bandits. According to him, when we got the information, the DOP of that area mobilized his men and the vigilante who engaged the bandits in a gun battle. Unfortunately, 6 vigilante members died during the encounter and 7 sustained injuries. But praise be to Allah, we killed many of the bandits and many others ran away with wounds from gunshots. However, a survivor from the attack said 8 locals were killed when the bandits wielding dangerous weapons attacked the community between 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the night. He also stated that those that were injured during the attack are receiving treatment in a hospital in Gusau. A federal lawmaker representing the area, Honorable Abdulmalik Zaburu, said his constituency has suffered from relentless attack by the bandits who have killed and inflicted harm on his people. He said security operatives in the area were inadequate with only 4 policemen. Meanwhile, gunmen have killed 10 people in Benue State. At least 10 people were between Saturday and Sunday killed in attacks on the Ayilamo and Yin Road and in Shembe community in Logo local government area of Benue State. While confirming the killings, Paul Pevikia, spokesman of Logo local government area, said the killings have become a daily routine. I am sorry to tell you that More than 10 persons were killed at the weekend by armed Fulani bandits. Some of them were students. One of the victims was a student in Jalingo, Taraba State, when he came to spend some time at home. In the night Saturday, they came attacking one of his sisters. He heard his sister's voice calling out to him, and in an attempt to shake what was wrong with her, they killed him. Spokesperson of the Benue State Police Command, SP Catherine Anene, did not respond to calls or text message as at the time of filing these reports. However, some groups have kicked over violent extremism, conflicts, and others in North Central and Northwest. The newly appointed chairman, Board of Directors for the West African Network for Peace Building, Kolawole Olatusimi, has expressed concern over the rising waves of ethnic and sectarian conflicts, banditry, terrorism, and various crime, expanding violent extremism in North Central and Northwest zone of Nigeria. The newly appointed chairman, Board of Directors for the West African Network for Peace Building, Kolawole Olatusimi, has expressed concern over what is happening in the northeast, northwest, and some southeastern part of Nigeria. He said the situation had made the region increasingly insecure. Olatusimi, who stated this after taking over from his predecessor, Dr. Abiola Akiyode Afolabi, at the WANEP 2023 General Assembly held in Abuja with the team Strengthening Peace-Building Structures towards an enhanced state-citizens relations in Nigeria, promised to energize and sustain the efforts of the Peace and Conflict Resolution Body by strengthening peace-building structures and collaborations with relevant organizations in Nigeria. Also speaking, Akiyode Afolabi commended the National Network Coordinator, Dr. Bridget Ozakwe, for her leadership and commitment to the organization and her role in bringing her team together towards achieving the network's objectives. According to her, there have been remarkable improvements during this period of my tenure. Giant progress was made as WANEP became the leading peace-building organization in Nigeria. Today, we are discussing direct funding status from USAID and open an office in Abuja. We can count our successes in conflict prevention and peace building. However, more still needs to be done in terms of increasing the number of members, capacity building for members, and resource mobilization. Meanwhile, two major air attacks or strikes on November 8 and 11, 2023, undertaken by the air component of Operation Hadinkai, have led to dissemination of several terrorists taking cover at Ajigbin and Banki areas in Borno State. According to Air Force spokesman Air Commando Edward Gapquet, the terrorists, who had hidden 4 gun trucks under thick scrub, had earlier perfected plans to attack friendly troops locations around Damboa and Wajiroko. He said during the airstrike, 3 of the gun trucks were struck, as evidenced by the thick black smoke and fire from the truck after the strike, while the last gun truck was observed fleeing the scene of the strike. The truck was subsequently trailed for about 26 kilometers and thereafter disappeared under a tree. The truck was subsequently struck and observed to be on fire with no sign of movement at the location. The destruction of the 4 gun truck along with the occupants effectively degraded the capability of the terrorists to attack friendly forces and locals within the area. Air interdiction missions were also conducted at a location 7 km east of Banki Junction on November 11, 2023. The location was a well-known terrorist enclave, hitherto deserted but suddenly active with high terrorist activities, and used as logistic storage area and staging area to attack troops locations at Bank Junction. The need to attack the location thus became necessary. Accordingly, Nigerian Air Force aircraft were scrambled to interdict the location. The aftermath of the strike revealed the destruction of the location with the logistics sites on fire, Gapwet stated.